Again, come on. So, good morning, everybody. I can see there is a lot of different nationality over here. Is there any Italian nationality? Oh, this discrimination, really discrimination over here. So, that's where we start. So, inspiration talk point of view. I'm here to tell you my story of my life. So, I don't know, you are 14, 16, 15, 17. I start at 13 working. I come with North Italy, is working class family over there, where people was believing that if you work, you are a good person. If you go to study, it's waste of time. Completely wrong, forget about this thing. Yes, it's good. When I went to work at 13, I learned a lot of things, so I learned how not to give up on something. Because when you start to earn your own money, and you need to spend your own money, you understand the value of that. So the value of all your time that you spend on something, this is on you, it's not somebody else. You want to waste your time, this is always on you. It's not to your parents, or to the teacher, or to myself. That's what I learned to work so early. What I miss on that, I miss the social life that you have. So confidence comes with knowledge. When you go to school, you study a lot, and you become confident with you because you know a lot of things. You can talk about a lot of different things. When you go to work at 13-year-old as a butcher in the fridge, because I was working in the fridge with 3 men over there, the only thing was talking is football, 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 football. So what are you going to learn there? So the moment that you step out, that was when I was 18, 19, then they took me to the army, because in Italy they were supposed to do, like in Estonia, you go into the army, that's where the window is open. It doesn't matter if Italy is big, Europe is big. When you live in a place and they keep you in this place, you are in your wall inside there. You don't see what's going on outside. You believe whatever is coming from there. So the moment I come out is the moment I see that actually there is a life outside. I don't have to be a butcher. I don't have to be here. I can move around. I can understand. So that's the curiosity which comes from myself. So from there, I opened my own business, because obviously you need to understand your ability, what you got, but actually your ability can be bigger than what you have. So you need to believe what you're doing. For me, it was the communication. I want to know, I want to see people. So I opened my own business, it was a bar. Bar in Italy is more than a simple shop. So bar, it can be a restaurant, coffee shop, nightlife, and everything. So there where everything can start to change. At 33, I moved to UK. I spent 15 years in the UK. And now I came to Estonia in 2017 to Estonia. Again, change and change and change. You start early, because I can see a lot of different nationality. When you move around, you need to start it again and again. And the beauty is that the moment you move around, you go to different country, first thing you're doing, you try to understand the country. You try to understand the mentality. It's like when you're going to your friend's house. So in your house, mom and papa, they tell you, don't do that, move the chair in this way, sit in this way. You go into your friend's house, there is different rules there. So what is right or wrong? There is no right or wrong over there. Everyone, they got different rules. You need to respect all the rules to understand, and to be upset also from the friend family and from your friend too. So that's what's happened to me. Every time I move the country, I had to rediscover myself, relearn everything to move forward. Curiosity, that's what they give it to me. Now, 30 minutes is very short to talk about life, and all life is on. I can tell you that I'm 55, I still enjoy it, I'm still going. And when they tell you, so how long you will be go? Because, you know, people get retired, they go country house, they move and everything. So I tell you, never, ever. The reason why, because I decided to do something that I really love. So for me, it's people, okay? Yes. I can be a chef, I can be hospitality. Let's talk hospitality, okay? My profession is hospitality. What is hospitality? You don't see hospitality. Hospitality is something that is there, but you can feel it when it's not there. So again, you go into the restaurant, I talk about restaurant, that's where I work, but this is not about the restaurant. Let's talk about your friend, new group. Friend or your friend, it take you to the new group, you go to this new group and nobody talk to you. So how you feel it? You don't feel welcome in there. So this is not hospitality. So the hospitality is when you go into a new place and they make you see, I can see you, I can feel you. Okay, you are here, so I'm going to look after you. Let's make more interesting this thing. Let's be curious. Let's talk about this thing. I want to understand who you are, to understand the way to look after you. So this is my profession. Beside that, there is all the other thing over there when I learn. Food is the way to communicate for me to people. So when I'm cooking for the people that I love. Now, maybe I don't know these people because they're guests coming over there, but I'm not interested in that. I'm interested in the people that come to my place. If you come to me, I need to give you something back. And when I'm going to give you something back, it's part to me. So whatever you're doing, make an omelette, make a sandwich, make a pasta. I'm Italian, I make pasta, a lot of pizza. This is very good. Make a pizza and everything. So try to do the best as you can, because that is your business card to go to somebody else. Now, this somebody else can like it or cannot like it, but in the end, you know where you're standing, because first thing is I learned that to be honest with myself. And through food, let's say that food is the most difficult place where you can do it, because, okay, let's do that. You become an architect. Okay, you design house and everything, or become engineer. You build a car and everything. People can like it, they don't like it. But food, anybody can say something on the food. That's what I say, that's when you're cooking, you give it to the people, and there is a straightaway feedback. I like it or I don't like it. It can be like that or can be other thing. And you don't have to be engineer, doctor, whatever you want. Anybody can say something on that. So this is the way that I learn it. Be you, be yourself, be curious. Don't be afraid to make a mistake. So they used to tell me, so, oh, Carlo, you're very brave, you're very confident, you don't know what's happened behind there. You don't know how many mistakes are made. And believe me, when you miss this window or the teenager, that's what you're doing. Remember, from 13 to 19, I've been working 6 days a week, 10 hours a day, in the fridge, hibernated, in the fridge, work with meat, make a lot of different stuff over there. But so all my friends was go out play football, and I was working. So that's the part of me. So you're lucky on this thing. I keep going. And the future, what to do in the future? Who knows what you're going to be in the future? Nobody knows. Nobody can tell you, do that, do other thing. Well, they can suggest you, because the teacher here, they can see who you are. Don't forget, it's not only talking, it's also body language. When I work in the restaurant, a more important thing for me is see the body language. When you see people walking through to you, you already understand who they are, where they are, how they're moving. You understand what they want. They don't have to talk. And when they start to talk, you really realize a lot of things. And for me, it's 3 questions going there, specific question. And when they answer this question, I know already what I need to do around there. Okay? So the teacher, they teach you, so trust them, because they understand you more. All the tests you're doing, that's where they understand you, the way you behave with a friend and everything, that's where they understand you. So if you get lost to something, ask question. Because when you ask question, you get some answer. Now, this answer can be okay for you or no. You can take 100% or 20% or not. The speech I do today, maybe is irrelevant for you. Half an hour freedom, we don't test school, this is good. I like that, I used to do the same. But maybe something you pick up on yourself on there. So, beside that, I don't know where to go, I don't know what to say more. I just tell you that I'm in Estonia at the moment. I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I love what I'm doing. I keep going what I'm doing. I met a lot of interesting people. But the reason why, because I'm really, 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 very curious. And again, there is not right and wrong. There is try something, focus on something. But the other thing is, more important thing what I learned on there is when you make a project, this is okay. Everybody, I got an idea. I want to do a project. I want to do that. I want to do other thing. But the more important question myself is how much effort I want to put on this project, on myself. How much I want to sacrifice from myself to go there. Let's say sport, okay? I want to be a football player. Okay, this is okay. So football player, you need to training and training and training. You frankly go party and enjoy yourself, listen music and everything. But you need to go training. That's the thing. You want to be a singer. Okay, I want to be a singer. A singer is mean practice. And again, some other friend is going to play and everything and party and everything. So whatever you're going to do it, try and try and try again. Maybe during the way things change, but this is okay. This is fine. But during the day, we start to meet people, different people. You start to have a different experience. You start to go on and on and on. So you get more knowledge to you. Remember, knowledge, it makes you confident. That's why you're at school. That's why you're studying. That's why they give you a lot of different information. So next step, what you're going to do, who knows, but use the summertime to understand. So find your friend. What do you like? I like painting. Paint. Go to paint. You want to earn some money, go to work. I suggest you to find a working restaurant, maybe, cafe. Not because I'm working there. The reason why is because you need to test yourself. And when you work in cafe or in the restaurant, you need to work with people. You don't have to work with things. So and again, and people, they're in and out, and they talk to you, you talk to them. And that's where you get a lot of knowledge, a little bit more confident with people and go forward. You got passion, go for that. So for that, I don't know what to say more. If you got any question, I don't know where to go, and honestly. Please ask a question, I can carry on for that.
Thank you very much for your presentation. For when you started to work from 13, six times a day, 6 days a week, did you go to school or not?
Yes. Yeah. At the time, I'm born in 1968. So at the time, the school was finished at 14-year-old, that. So I don't know which grade he said. How old are you now?
14.
So,
16.
yeah, well, 14 to 15, that's the time was finished the school, okay? So, but the point was that this is something very clever that my father did. So my father say that, oh, that's what we are, but this is not the truth, okay? Well, that's what we are, it doesn't mean anything. You are what you believe. That's why you learn not only from mom and papa, but you learn from everybody else. So mom and papa is there, they give you security, they give you home, they give you protection, but actually you learn a lot for other people as well. So looking around a lot. Over there, when at the time my father say, Carlo, you know, that's what we need, the family is poor family, so we need to start to go to work. So what he did, in a clever way, okay, so he's not a cultural person, he didn't be to school and everything, because my father obviously has been the Second World War and whatever you want. So what he did is say, I take you now to learn an art, because butchery is not only work, it's an art over there, to know how to work the meat, to set the meat. This is something very important over there. So he said to me, I take you to learn after school, so when the school is finished, you already have some preparation to find straight away the job, because nobody take you to the job if you don't have any experience. And come on, at 16, 15, which kind of experience are you going to have? So you need to start some point. And guess what? This time, it was on me. What does it mean? They didn't pay me. So for 1 year, I was going to school in the morning, and the afternoon I was going to work for some hour, okay? That's they didn't pay me, but what they give me to me, they give me some knowledge. And sometimes knowledge is more important. So one way I learned, don't look the money. Because even here now, they offer me a lot of money to work in one place, a lot of money to work in another place. I'm not interested in that. I'm more interested in what you give to me. More valuable than money. Yes, I need money to survive because I need to pay all the bill. But on the other side, if you give me your time to teach me something, this is more valuable for me. Yes, you don't pay me, so I can't say, you don't pay me, I can do whatever I want. No, actually, this is very wrong. You don't pay me, but you teach me something. So this is very powerful. The person that is going in on free land to say, I don't want any money, teach me. It's very powerful because you say, I want to learn that and that and that and that. This is in your time. Doesn't matter if you make a mistake, you start it again and again and again. If you go and ask for the money, you need to be prepared that actually money, the moment you step in, they own you. So the time you're there, you want the money, I want something back from you. So you need to learn fast, you need to produce, you need to give me something back. I don't pay you for nothing, I need something back from that. So you need to start to think in different way this way, the way you want to go. Money is important, but it's not everything. You want to learn something, is on your own time. That's what I said before. You need to understand how much effort you want to put in what you want to do it, and how much you're willing to sacrifice in what you want to do it. So all good. Hey, all good? Ah, thank you. I thought you fall asleep. You played football yesterday? What did you play? Something? Late night? Video game? No, nothing at all. What's your name? Robert. What do you want to do next? You don't know. Maybe there is something that you want to do. No, what do you like most? You need to find out. Well, try to find it out. The sleeping is not working. You know that. Any question? More question? Yes.
You said that your father did something with art, or did I get it wrong?
No, my father was working class. My father was working in a big factory. What he sent to me, he sent me to work as a butcher. And as a butcher, it can be some of the, at the time, I thought it was low-class work, being butcher, because you get involved with things, plus you close in the fridge and everything. But actually, to know which kind of piece of meat is the best to cook. Come on, when you eat a steak, you understand if the steak is tough or not. So if it's not tender, I don't like it. You know, the chicken, the thing, all these things. So to understand this thing is really, really important, and to understand how to present this thing to the people, because you need to sell it as well. So this is really important. If you don't know, this is an art. Yes. What's your name?
Maria.
Maria. Nice to meet you, Maria.
If your father worked in the factory, did you also want to work there? I'm asking this question just in case I overlistened.
Yeah. No, actually, no. I didn't want to do what my father was doing because it wasn't interesting for me. I didn't want to be in the place where is everything mechanic. Now, Maria, I'll give you an example. A friend of mine, a very good friend of mine, he went to work in a factory, okay? It was easy job, very easy job, because in this factory it was just press a button. Tuk, tuk, tuk.
Oh, now I understand.
It's a factory, okay? It's a mechanical. You do this thing and this thing and this thing. That's why I say from the beginning, when you do something, do with interest. You're going to spend 8 hours every day of your life to do something that you don't like it. You know what's happened to my friend? He was very happy because he was, hi Carlo, I don't do nothing and they pay me. So for 25 years, was press the same button, ding, ding, ding. The company, this factory, closed down completely. And my friend, he found himself without job. And you know, he was 40 years old at this point. He asked me some help to find a job. And I asked him, what do you know how to do it? What do you know to do? And he said, I don't know, because the last 25 years was just pressing a button. Now you understand why I didn't want to go to the factory?
Yeah, I got it.
I didn't want to get stuck on something. So that's why. Yes?
I have a question. Originally, when you were a kid, who did you want to become? What profession?
Well, this is another thing, because when I was a child, a 13-year-old, come on, you got the impression over here. What do you want to be? Who knows what you want to be? My friend here, he doesn't know. Do you know what you want to be?
Maybe.
Okay, go for it. So you, beside myself, what I see here today, I can see that you already have a lot of opportunity. First, you studying with multi-ethnic over here. So you got a lot of different people here, that way you can talk and things. So different experience, different family. This is fantastic. Myself, I was in the family. Yeah, we went to school, but the school was always the same people around there. So I learn more when I come out from this box. That's what they always say, think outside to the box. What does it mean? That you need to step on the side and look your life far away. Big picture over there. When you can do that, you can see what's going on over there. You can see maybe the way you want to go. I actually didn't know where I want to go. So when my father asked me a question, my neighbor was a butcher. That's when I went to work. So I was seeing my neighbor, so okay, my neighbor, I want to be a butcher. But I actually didn't know what I want to be. Please, any more questions? Please, I'm here for this reason. Yes?
Why did you come to Estonia?
I came to Estonia because I fell in love with the Estonian woman. Yeah, thank you. But this is not enough, because you can go to visit a country and you can decide, do I want to stay, yes or no? But this is another thing, you know. Whatever you're going to do it is, again, how much effort you want to put in there. So don't give up so easily. So try harder, even with relationship with this woman. We've been together, now we separate and everything. Okay, but you try and you try. If it doesn't work, it doesn't work. This is okay. I decided to stay in Estonia is because Estonia is multicolor in one way. Very conservative, that is beautiful. So what does it mean? That they're still attached to the past. They're still attached to nature, to everything over here. But on the other side is blank page where they can decide where to go, what to do. Now I talk about culinary point of view. So recipe in Estonia is something that we can do whatever we want. If you go back 30 years ago, did they have any good restaurant around here? No, because the situation was completely different. Now they got amazing restaurant here, but what they did, this is very important, that's very fantastic. As soon as they opened the door to the world, what they did, they come out completely from Estonia. They start to travel, Mediterranean Sea and everything. They start to come back with a lot of different recipes over here. But what's happened? Sometimes what is working in this place, it doesn't work in the other place. So I can be the best here and the last one on the other side. So what is more important over there is adapting, flexibility. You can be stronger, you can be the clever, but if you're not flexible, you can't go nowhere. So as soon as they bring the recipe over here, they break down the recipe and they make their own recipe here in Estonia. They use their own product. I'll give you an example. Who knows what is carbonara? Everybody know what is carbonara? Yeah. So carbonara in Italy is pasta, eggs, bacon, finish. Parmesan cheese or pecorino on there. Now I make carbonara in Estonia with celeriac root. We make what's that? we make a nice particular celeriac. We make like a spaghetti for them. We use sometimes different things to put in there. So we use a lot of Carlo, this white garlic. So you understand, this means it's not that has to be in this way. Even the Italian food, it's not that we invent pizza, we invent tomato, we invent spaghetti. No, they come from somewhere. We adapt and we make something different from there. This is okay. We make it work for the place where we are. Maybe the historian doesn't work. So that's why they bring the recipe over here, they start to do something different. Yes, please. Any more questions? What's your name?
Isabel.
Isabel. Can you stand up? I can't hear you from here. Come on, you can do that. Stand up. Come on, Isabel.
What job do you have right now?
Say again?
What job do you have right now?
Well, actually, I don't know. I don't know, because last time it actually was this is amazing, because when you are aside from your country, you become a little bit more exotic. So plus with all my experience, and in 2019 I decided to step down completely on my duty as to be general manager and everything. I decided to follow my passion to cooking and to look after people. So my job is the moment I work in Fotografisca, I work in Vivita, everything Telesciving. I do event, I do work class with pasta, Italian food and all this thing. And the event, it can be in the forest, cooking on the fire and everything. I take people to Italy for culinary experience. I just come back last week for that. But when I go to Italy, I go to the area where I come from. And I still going to the butcher when I've been over there because it's really cool. So what job I'm doing is everything and everything. Hospitality, I just enjoy that. And actually, if you throw me something, if I don't know, I will learn during the way. So, all good, Isabel? Good. Any more question? Come on, eat me. Say something. Maria, any more question for me?
No.
Good. First row here. No. So what are you going to do for summertime? What are you going to do for summertime? You stay in Estonia, you going away? Countryside or Tallinn? So a lot of swimming. Oh, good. You? America? That's cool. Never been there. But you come back again. Work! What are you going to do it? You haven't fun yet, the job. What are you doing there? Oh, that's good. That's the way you start. Let's make sure you clean properly, yeah? Otherwise you need to do it again and again and again and again. Anybody else? Something interesting summertime? Some plan to do it?
Drawing, painting.
Oh, that's good. Countryside or you in Tallinn? Ah, you bring back some stuff to show everybody or
Yes, sure.
you post it as well? Fantastic. Any more? You look like a rock star. You know Bruce Springsteen? You know Bruce Springsteen? Yeah? That's what you remind me. Bruce Springsteen came out during my time, so it was like 80, 90, so it's really, really cool. Anybody else? Isabel, what are you going to do this summertime? Oh, I hate you now. What are you going to do this summertime?
I'm gonna be with my friends.
Okay. So alone, no family, cooking, do everything by yourself, or
No, I'm gonna be at home.
you in Tallinn, or
Yeah, in Tallinn.
Anybody else? Do you mean during the summer?
Yes.
Yes, we're gonna. Yeah, usually on summer I go to Latvia with my family.
To
My
where?
home country, to Latvia.
Ah, Latvia. It's a beautiful country.
Yeah,
Do you like it?
I do.
What are you going to do there?
I'm just gonna spend time with my grandparents and friends.
Good. Make sure you look after them, yes?
Yeah.
That's very important. And make sure that you ask them to tell you a lot of story. Because grandparents, that's what they're doing. I got a lot of story from my grandmother. This is very interesting. So during the Second World War, a long time ago, this we talk about Como, North Italy. Okay, my father was in the police army, but that's the time was under the fascists. But the German, they took him because he said, "You are a traitor." Okay, at some point they expatriated to Germany, and my grandmother, she always tell me she was working, and somebody come. They said they take everybody on the train and take to Germany. So she ran straight away at home to take a picture. Because you know the time was the people was going away, you never know who was coming back anymore. During the war time, it's completely different. She said to me that she went straight away to the train station. There was always the German army in front to block everybody. Yeah, it was the train, imagine, it was the train with all the men in there, say bye-bye to the wife and children and everything, and the German was blocking. And she said that my grandmother, she said at some point she break through. She was very, very brave. She break through to the German army and she started to run. And she said she thought everybody was running as well, but she was the only one. And she nearly, obviously, they could kill her. The other story that she told me, this thing, is that when my grandfather came back, he was in trouble in one way because they always had people. Remember, they always had people. They still one party, but when this party is like football team, I ain't going with the football that is winning. If the football team is not winning, I jump to the other side. You will meet all these people. That's what's up with my grandfather. There was in the party during the World War that was powerful. When they finished, they jumped to the other side. And my grandfather was in trouble every time because they was coming to him, and unfortunately they give a little bit hassle, bullying and everything. My grandmother again, she went in Como, she went to sign, we have the American. She went to report then, she made Eisenhower. At the moment was a general. And Eisenhower has become one of the presidents of the United States. So all these small things is very interesting from the grandparents because when you see older person, you can see older person maybe is fragile, but you never know what they've been through. So be curious, ask questions. So anything else over there? What's your name? Yeah?
Richard.
Richard, you stand up please.
Yeah.
So what are you going to do summertime?
Probably be with friends or work.
In Tallinn, outside?
Talent.
Okay, but be with friends to just chill out, yeah?
And work as well.
What are you going to do?
A waiter. Be a waiter.
Where?
In a hotel.
In Tallinn?
Yeah.
Which hotel?
Radisson Blue.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. So it's the first time or
No, I've worked before.
you work already?
Yeah, I've done it before.
You enjoyed it?
Yeah.
It's not easy, huh?
It's alright.
Yeah, a lot of hours standing and be nice to people, make people like it. You give a lot of tips?
Not really.
Make sure they give you tips, so smile. Smile more. Anybody else?
Somewhere art school.
You go to art school?
Maybe I want to try to go to a summer
Oh,
school.
maybe. Just go for it. Just enjoy it. Painting, do things, But what do you want to be? Is it stylish or you want to be a
I want
painter?
to be an animator, a person who creates movies.
That's good. So, good. So make sure the first movie is coming out to invite me, yeah?
Yeah, of course.
Good. What about you?
For me, in summer, I might stay in Cali.
You stay in town?
And rest.
You going to do something or
At the moment, I don't think so. I might go to Sarama.
you go to Sarma as well? That's beautiful. Yeah. So, looks like my time is out. I hope it was okay. So, if it was okay, give me a clap, please. Then I need to understand. Thank you very much.